Doing? Hope you're doing well. So I just want to kind of come in and kind of talk about that. I feel like this YouTube channel I'm currently been posting on, I feel like every now and then, every time I upload this channel, I just feel like I always have that high expectations to like perform well now. Like because now like I'm kind of noticing on this YouTube, I'm starting to getting people to actually watch this YouTube channel. Now I got like currently have 35 subscribers, and it's kind of weird because I initially made this YouTube channel just to like get better at like talking in front of the camera, explain my ideas, my thoughts, my business tips, my self-development ideas I have in mind. And it's kind of interesting because as I start to document it now like these days I'm trying to go with the mindset to like to perform well now. Like even like recently, like the few YouTube videos I've been posting, I'm trying to go with the idea of like making a good title and then trying to just get it out there. But at the same time, I'm still want to keep this YouTube channel just still like raw and unfiltered. Like any like idea I have in my mind, I just will just press the record button and just talk in front of the camera, which I'm still want to keep it like this because as time goes by, I realize I'm starting to get that, the expectation to like perform well. Or sometimes like when I talk on this YouTube channel, sometimes I actually get a bit hesitate to actually explain my thoughts and my feelings because sometimes I just get that feeling of judgment, like feeling that judgment. What are people gonna judge me or whatever? I'm very controversial, but at the same time, you just gotta stick to what you have because that's what I feel like with this channel. But at the same time, I'm still gonna keep it raw and still keep doing what I've been doing on this YouTube channel because now in the meantime, I just have some cool like ideas and thoughts I've just been thinking about because recently, actually, what I actually want to talk about is there's this big quote I heard is you either go alone fast or you go slow together. And it kind of hit me recently because when I used to start off doing my own thing, right, I used to always go alone fast. Like there was a period where when I was trying to like grow my business or like get into my content creation career in general or my photography career in general, I used to do things alone a lot because the problem is the people I hang out with in high school weren't really in the same pathway as me, such as they weren't willing to like follow along my journey. And through that period now, I've been going alone. But now recently, I'm at this point where I've been having a friend been helping me out with my business recently, which this friend specifically has been helping with my sales skills. Like he's been helping with me like closing sales deals on like clients I've been trying to like network with, or even just like every time when I go on like a sales call to like close like a potential client for like a potential like a photography or videography gig, he's been helping me um being able to close them recently. And it's kind of interesting as like as you get older, I mean not older, as you run your business long term or whatever success you want to get to, you start to realize that you can't do it alone. There's going to be a period where that you're going to have to like have people help you out in your business. There's going to be a period where you're going to have to start hiring people or like start hiring mentors or start having people to help you in your business because a lot of the most successful businesses or the most successful people or entrepreneurs or athletes is they all have a team. Like for example, if you look at like let's say tennis players, right? Professional tennis players or professional boxers, right? Like they have like the main guy, such as they've got the main person who's playing the sport, right? But then at the same time, they have a team. They've got a coach, they've got a physio, they've got a I don't know, they've got like a business partner who does all their negotiation deals. They've got a finance guy, they've got an accountant, they got a I don't know, they got a doctor, because that's what I kind of realized is that the problem when you run your own business or you run your own career in anything is you're gonna have to get to the point where you're gonna have to start hiring people. You're gonna get to the point where you're gonna have to start getting people to help in your business, and this might involve like investing money into people to help in your business to grow. And I feel like right now in my business, right, there's a period where I was been doing it alone a lot, Like for example, like I was been doing like the outreaching, the sales calls, the photography, the videography, the like me negotiating. I've been doing that all alone. And now I'm starting to realize that I'm starting to see the value into like outsourcing, start hiring people. Because recently I got a friend who's been helping me with a lot of my sales skills, right? He's been helping me with like, closing the deals, like helping me with like negotiating. He's been helping me with a lot of that. And it's kind of funny because I didn't initially try to hire this guy, because how I met this guy initially is I met him for like a networking meetup, networking creative event, right? And as I started talking to him, we started like building like a really strong relationship. So like we started like, I'm pretty sure like a few months ago we went to Korea together to shoot content, and as time goes by, he realized he wants to start helping my business because he's really passionate about what I do and he was really interested. And at the same time, he wants to get into like becoming like a full-time sports videographer, right? And even like I think like a few months ago, I even like hired him to like help me out with my shoot actually, because I needed someone to help me like record some videos and help me record, right? And even I hire him, and now like it's kind of randomly now like it's funny how like one day, I mean like a week or two ago, he just started calling me and he'd be down to help me like get more clients, like more like tourism boards or travel clients or hotel clients. And it just kind of means a lot to me, where I'm starting to realize like I see the value into like having people to work with you, having people to work in a team, because every successful person in business or like in YouTube or whatever dream outcome is, everyone has a team that helps them. Like, 'cause you can't do it all alone. Like, even like if you want to like apply for a job, right, or improve your health, fitness goals, or whatever it is, you gotta get to the point where you need people to help you. Because if you don't have people to help you, you can't do it alone. Because that's not how the world works. Every successful person I know has people helping them in any form of way, regardless. It can be indirectly or directly, because that's what I start to realize in my own business or my own personal life. Because there's a point where I was doing it all alone because I didn't have anyone who was down to help me. I didn't have anyone who was on the same pathway as me. But sometimes, like as I was doing it alone, it can attract people who are interested in helping you, interested in building a relationship with you and helping with your business. And it's kind of funny because my friend, he's been helping my business, has been doing a lot of like, has been helping me a lot with his sales skills, because he's good with sales. Like he knows how to sell, and that has been helping me a lot to get clients. Because beforehand, when I was getting clients, like I knew how to sell, but then I realized I wasn't really closing a lot of deals in my business. That's what I've realized. Like a lot of the clients I've been getting, like I've been like doing like outreaching, getting a lot of inbounds. But the problem is that I was struggling to close them. I was struggling to close them on the spot, because that's what I was lacking in my business. And ever since I've been hanging out with this guy, he's been helping me in terms of like knowing how to close deals. And that's something I was struggling with. And what I'm saying is that in life, when you get to the point when you're stuck, that's when you have to start hiring people. Because if you keep doing the same thing over and over again and not getting results, then there's got to be a problem in your business. Sometimes like you just need to start hiring people and figure out, okay, if there's a problem, maybe I need to start hiring people. Maybe I need to start like investing money in my business in order to get to that dream outcome. And that's what I realized, that the power of like working as a team. Because when you work as a team, right, people are willing to help you, because no one doesn't do it alone. Because yeah, you can do it alone, but then sometimes it's gonna be a lonely pathway. But obviously, when you're starting out, you have to do it alone. Like for example, if you have no friends who are into the same industry as you, right, then you're gonna have to start doing it alone. But as you get better at your craft, and as you start meeting people, in the same industry as you, then it will get to the point where you can start working as a team. Because for the past like few years or 5 years or even like a few years of running this business, I've just been doing it all alone, and it's get to the point where like I realize I'm gonna have to start hiring people. And I feel like I'm at that phase where like I haven't fully hired this guy yet, because I kind of made like a bit of a deal that where like if he closed like a client, if he gets me a client and close them, he'll get like 25% of that commission. That's kind of like the deal I'm planning to make it in a way. Like so he gets like 25% commission. Like if he like helps out shoot, just 25%, like more like 25% like 75-25% commission, because that's what I want to do with him. Well, we haven't really discussed it yet so far. We haven't discussed like a contract together, but I think down the track we might have to. But as I get more clients and start like scaling my business more, then I might have to. I might start hiring him, because I think it has been benefiting my business a lot. So that's what I really got to say. I just want to talk about this topic because, yeah, that's what I got to say. Anyways, hope you have a good one. And yeah, all right, have a good one, guys. See ya. Bye. Peace.